What's up, brother? How the hell are you, my friend? Good morning. These samsquaches sure are sneaky. Into the back cave. Oh, Jesus. Sold a contract. Yeah, damn, dude. I've heard of guys doing that shit. I'm pretty sure that's what the Chihuahua does. Damn, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Chihuahua does that stuff, dude. He bids the job. You know, people will be like, oh, yeah, we'd like to do it. And then he'll have them sign a contract. And then anytime within like the next 6 fucking months or whatever, he can come and do it. As I understand it. Go around, bid a shitload of jobs, get them all, put them on a contract. And then if they cancel on you, who cares? Take them to court. I don't know. I ain't gonna do that, but with that being said, I don't know if that's how it works with him or not. So don't really matter how other people do their business. But, yeah, damn, bro. Holy shit, the coffee's hot. Man, I gotta let that cool down. Holy crap. Yeah. Um, Maybe he kind of sounds like they kind of tricked him. But yes, I agree. It kind of sounds like they might have been tricked. Well, here, just sign the estimate saying you seen it or whatever. Were they older? Yeah, that does seem kind of crazy. Yeah, that sucks, dude. Um, so yesterday, um, I went and bid a job. Anyway, it's a branch laying on the ground, and all I gotta do is cut it up. The old lady says that she'll. I've done work for her before. I've done a job for her once before. But anyway, frickin', it's just a branch. It's not even that big of a branch. But I'm saying it'll take me by myself. It'll take me 20 minutes to cut it up and put it off into the woods, if that. 20 minutes. But anyway, I tell the lady, I'm like, well, I mean, I got a minimum charge, and I almost feel bad for this, but it's going to be $250, if you want me to do this. She's like, oh, that's okay, that's fine. It needs to get taken care of. It cost whatever it cost. And then I joked with her, and this is last night on the phone. I joked with her, and I says, well, heck, I should have said $1,000. And she's like, yeah, well, that's fine, if that's what it costs. And I'm thinking to myself, who? I'm like, lady, I am not going to, no, absolutely not. So, with that being said, I'm glad that she calls me, man, because I couldn't even go to sleep at night. And yeah, some people say that shit all the time. They're like, "Oh, you can just Greg Brown it," and I'm like, no." But yeah, man, some people take advantage of older people. There's a special place in hell for them guys. Yeah, fuck, man. It definitely sounds like they didn't know what the hell they were signing. Yeah, I get it. They might, man. They might. Uh, you know, I that's a tough one, Dan. Yeah, I get it, bro. I get it. I ain't trying to talk shit about them. It sounds like might they might have signed something that they weren't sure what they did. But yeah, for sure, bro. Hopefully, yeah, for sure. I get that. Yeah, that would kind of suck if there was problems. Sounds like they feel bad about you not getting a job. Sounds like it. Nice folks like that make me want to go like the extra mile most of the time. I slept like a freaking rock last night, man. Holy shit. I don't even think I moved until morning. Back to Savannah. I figured you went home last night. Or yesterday, rather. Well, yeah, the day before or whatever. But I had figured you had made it back to the hacienda. I still got that one job I was talking about. With you there for a second, Dano. Oh, fuck, man. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I know, man. It still sucks, dude. What's up, my boss? Well, Dano, I had mentioned that if I get this job, I might call you for that, if that's something you might be interested in. I will get on it and go bid that job today, homie. Like I said, I went and looked at the job once before, and it was a large project, man. In the sense of they were big trees, and at the time I was just busy, and At the time, I was scheduled almost a month out, and being scheduled a month out is nice and all, but at the same time, it kind of puts a hell of a lot of pressure on me. So I try not to get any more than like a month and a half or whatever scheduled out, man, because it's just difficult for me at that point. But yeah, I went and looked at the job once before, and they were some big ass trees, and I knew that likely it's gonna take you to assist with that. So yeah, I'll give them a holler once I get out of the stand, brother. They're definitely flexible on scheduling and whatnot too. So seeing how they're calling me back, then I got a feeling that without me even giving them a price, they kind of want to do it. And it's a no cleanup too. All I gotta do is put them on the ground. Just put them on the ground. I did a job for the lady's son. So, yeah. So I think I've got 14 days. Yeah, 14 days and GP tree launches. No more R&E tree service. Or maybe 15 days it is. 15 days, I guess, till the first. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. What's everybody got cooking today? Oh, man. Yeah, look at that. I have 4 people in the chat according to this, but yet I got 6 thumbs up. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Keith, if you see any of these samsquaches out here, please let me know. Um, they're pretty sneaky. And how was Keith this morning? Good to hear. Good to hear. I assumed it was morning for you anyway. Not always, depending on where you're at, it's not always morning. And heck, even if it is morning, you might be going to bed. Vermont. Gotcha. I've never been to Vermont. Closest I've been to Vermont was Maryland. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, that's the closest I've been that way. I'm sure parts of Vermont are beautiful. Bit snowy. We had snow. Uh, we had snow here, and only our winters the last couple. I'm in Michigan. I'm in West Michigan, but our winters here have been just kind of wild. You know, it'll get cold, and you'll have winter for a week, and then everything will warm up, and then you'll have fall for a week or two, and then it'll get cold and snowy, and yeah, back and forth. It's kind of a pain in the butt, really. And it'd be one thing if it just snowed, you know what I mean? It's just snowed and stayed cold. But no, it's got to go back and forth and be bipolar. Yeah, I think it's that whole, climate change thing that we got going on here. Not good. Good Lord Almighty, my coffee. I have had the lid off of my coffee since I got out here, and it is freaking steaming, man. Ooh. Yeah. Yep, I agree. I agree. Some people act like it's not a thing, but it is definitely a thing. It makes me laugh when I see people post a video and it's like, global warming my ass, because they're posting a video of it snowing in April, like at the end of April or something, and it's snowing and colder than hell. And they'll be like, oh man, yeah, they act like frickin', what do you mean global warming? It's cold as shit and it's snowing and it's the end of April. Like, no, no, we're not talking about global warming anymore. We're talking about climate change, man. You're seeing snow in the end of April like that because of climate change. Lived here since 1975, seen a lot of weather. Heck yeah, you have. I wasn't even born yet in 75. Might not even have been a twinkling in my daddy's eye. I was born in 80, so I'm a youngin'. $19.50, 75. Nice. Well, I welcome you to the chat. Just a little bit of foolery going on over here, Keith. I almost called you Kenneth for a second. Good morning, Doc. $19.50. So, are you a veteran, sir? Thank you for your service, Keith. Yeah, that's why I asked you, Keith, is because I don't mean to bring up anything bad if I did, so my apologies. You are of that age. I figured I would ask. I have a great deal of respect for Vietnam veterans in particular. A great deal of admiration and respect. Yep, won the lottery. That's what I figured. All right, brother. Well, I will get off that subject. What you got cooking today, Mr. Keith? What about you, Mr. Doc? What's up, Doc? Not much. Right on. Well, I figured I would spend a little bit of time out here in my shack, seeing if I could find a samsquatch. So far, the hunt is not looking real good for samsquatch hunting this morning, but I got a job to go bed and got a small job to go do. Ouch. And then I have a wrestling meet for my boys I need to go to later. Yeah, give you guys maybe a little bit different scenery here for a minute. Fucking shitty chair. You're listening to the shenanigans? There's no samsquatches. I'm looking for samsquatch, and I can't find them, man. The samsquatches have disappeared, Doug. That's all right, though. I have winter employment. Oh, with all that fancy technology that you be playing around with, I cannot believe that you don't have voice to text, Doug. I picture you rolling down the road with a Bluetooth earpiece and got like a laptop in your, center console, a bunch of antennas off your vehicle. Maybe you drive around in an all black car. It's either that or a little white truck.
little white truck or black car, and you wear like those little skinny glasses like the men in black wore, you know. Got yourself a little noisy cricket. Driving down the road, having a phone call conversation, being on a YouTube chat, all while getting a job order done. It's because you're Doug, man. Fucking Indiana Doug. Just picture that. Can you picture that, Doc? Dude, he he could do it. Well, thanks for tuning in, Mr. Indiana Doug. You're gonna make your wreck from laughing. For real, man. It's like I feel like you're driving around and you're like, give me all your data. Give me all your data. And your little white truck. It's a little white truck, isn't it? They make you drive in a little white truck, don't they? Please, God, tell me it's not like a little shitty Colorado or something, man. Like you got to drive around a little two-wheel drive fucking Chevy Colorado. Can't make this shit up, Doug. Son of a bitch. The next chainsaw video you put out, you should do it as like a PowerPoint presentation or something like that. Mister, I think that would be fucking awesome. Do it in like a PowerPoint presentation kind of style, like an HR meeting, and you're like the boss because you're head Doug. I think that video would go over well. Just saying. Hot damn. 4x7. I'm just glad it's not a van. Yeah, no shit. I'm glad you're not in a van too, bro. I was hoping you weren't going to be like in one of those little crappy trucks like that, you know, like they put the underground fucking utility worker vehicles. Like they call it a truck, but it's not even a truck. It's just a little tiny ass fucking Chevy Colorado.
What's up, Liggett?
Bruh. Every stinking deer I've been seeing is like the size of a dog lately, bro. I don't know what the fuck happened, man. This is the strangest deer hunting year I've ever had. This shit makes no fucking sense, dude. Like, for real. Like, none. I I don't know what the fuck happened. Well, I think I know what happened. There's properties nearby me that got logged, but logging don't usually fuck shit up like that. But yeah, I'm like kind of frustrated in the sense of that, brah. How the hell are you? Doug is fancy. Doug is fancy. I'm telling you, Doug, you need the next chainsaw video. Do it in a PowerPoint presentation type of video. I got a request, man. It's just one request from GP. And if it don't work and it don't go over well, then you can fucking blame it on me. And then you can tell everybody that I asked you to do it. And I can handle the hate. Just just send the hate my way. They are controlling the deer with foreign drones. You know what, Dave? That is an interesting concept that I have yet to think about. Um, well, hmm, hmm. That is definitely an interesting concept. Do I need to go get my fucking aluminum foil hat, bro? Because, hmm, actually, I think I'm good. I'm in a shack with a metal roof. All right, we're good. Yep, I'm in a shack with a metal roof. Therefore, yeah, I'm alright. They don't even know I'm in here. Ah, shit. Unless they got that thermology guy. If they got some sort of weird fucking thermology guy with them, I'm fucked. Because, well, you can't hide from thermology. Um, we definitely have CWD, Doug. We absolutely have CWD around here. And that, I'm saying, could be attributed to my direct area. You know, um, I am seeing deer. I'm just not seeing them in the numbers that I normally am. And I'm not seeing them in the size that I normally am. If I go, I talk to others, that hunt all over the damn place. And, they're not seeing the deer that they normally do either. Eh, I don't necessarily think it's that, Doug, honestly. I don't think the acorn crop is very strong in my area right now. I'm on a block it's Well, I'm on a block of 500 acres of all private, man, and there's only like fucking 3 houses on the whole damn thing, and I'm one of them. But anyway, so we don't normally have a problem. And this is a fucking 8/10 of a mile is what it takes to get down to the other gate down here on this gas line. You know, like I said, this gas line 8/10 of a mile long, and I haven't even been seeing them out there at distance. Holy shit. Um, I, 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 I would like to say I think it's the, I kind of feel like it's the acorns in the area. We have not got acorns in this area this year. And maybe I'm fucking nuts, but um, I don't know. How often do oak trees, I know I should probably fucking know this, huh? But I think it really depends on a lot of things. But how often does a fucking oak tree drop? It is a threat to national security. But last year we had a bumper crop of acorns out here, a shit ton of acorns. And then this year there's, I mean, we have acorns, sure, but nothing like we did. I did find a really nice piece of public land, actually, not too far from me, that I'm going to go to try to hunt. Yeah, they could have done some recon. They're definitely all nocturnal at this point, too. I had deer walking around my shack the other day, like literally walking around my shack. You know, we get a little bit of snow. I see their tracks, obviously. They're leaving crumbs. They're just fucking with me now. They're like, see, we're here. The shit the other day, it looked like a whole damn street gang of them frickin' walked down the. It's some mafia deer, man. It's the fucking mafia deer. They're untouchable. These ones might be ninjas because they travel at night. Hey deer. Hey deer. Hi deer. How deer? No deer here. Hey. No deer here. Hey. FYI, no heat signatures in water. Through glass or behind reflective materials. Glass blocks the frickin' heat signature. Well, I know the metal roof that is, on my roof here is definitely attracts heat. I know, but yeah. Get back and work yesterday. A couple little oaks. I know what you're saying, squirrel. I did some work myself yesterday, and I know exactly what you mean. I have real small job that I'm going to go do for a lady today. And then I am going to check into you another one. Hopefully I can get over there and take a look at it today. I know they said the weather's going to be kind of shitty, but I looked at the weather again next week and it's fucking warm. Back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, I need a thermal drone. How far can you fly your drone? Can you fly your drone a couple 100 miles? Give me a. It's clear to buzz the tower. It is clear to buzz the tower. Come in, Doug. Copy. Motherfucker, the other day, you're funnier than hell. I'm sitting here thinking about this, asking me how my daughter got so damn smart. He says, GP, how did your kids get so smart? Well, I don't know. Their dad's just a retard. Fluctuates every 3 to 5 years. Oh boy. The acorns, Dan, correct? Yeah, I knew my chat was lagging like some bitch. Okay, corn drop yield is damn near random. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Because we don't have shit for acorns compared to what we normally do. I mean, not even fucking close. And here in Michigan, dude, acorns are king for deer hunting. I feel like the chat in my conversation are not even remotely close to lining up. So I'm just gonna, shh, I gotta watch for samsquatch for a minute. Yeah, the neighbors had a bumper crop of acorns this season. That's what I'm blaming it on. Hey, did you know that the brown-nosed reindeer was just as fast as Rudolph? He just couldn't stop as quick. Did you know that? And I got another interesting fact about Santa's reindeers, guys. I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but I'll let the fact that the brown-nosed reindeer is just as fast as Rudolph, but he can't stop as quick, sink in for a second. And then I'll tell you another random fact about Santa's reindeers that you might ruin somebody. And I'm sorry, but that I got to be the one to do it. But sometimes tough calls got to be made. Elf Christmas special, fucking Elf. Christ, I have not seen that. Elf or Elf? You're talking the little frickin' little brown creature with the big nose. Elf, right? Because that's who I'm thinking about when I say Elf. God darn it. I gotta make sure you didn't, just push buttons here. But anyway, guys, Santa's reindeer, all of Santa's reindeer are females. They're all females, guys. They're not boy reindeer. I hate to break it to you. But all of Santa's reindeer are females. What's up, Rotator? Elf ate cats. Fuck yeah, he did. Dude, I haven't watched that show in a long time. That was a good show. But yeah, guys, hate to break it to you. All of Santa's reindeers are girls. If you don't believe me, then I'm sorry, but I can prove it to you. I can prove it. Fucking elf ate cats. You imagine if that show happened today? People would be like, oh my God, he ate a fucking cat on TV. Yeah, girls with headgear. Yep. Yeah, Rotator. I'm about to educate you by the sounds of it. All right. So, all right, guys. If you don't believe me, look this shit up. But female reindeer do not lose their antlers. It is only the male reindeer that lose their antlers. Male reindeer lose their antlers in the winter. Female reindeer never lose their antlers. Look it up. There's your GP education of the day. And ooh, my boots are being shipped. My boots are on the way. My boots are on the way. Oh shit. My new boots are on the way. There's your dinner. As Terrell would say. Yeah, dude. I loved that show. That was a good show. Castrated bucks won't lose antlers either if they are castrated while in velvet. You are absolutely correct, because they will not admit the hormones to do so. You're a smart guy, Super Dave. I like you, buddy. And you know what? I completely forgot to take those fucking pictures and email you. I should probably do that, huh? Yes. You, you're the man. Shit, you're more on it than me, Dave. Jesus. What a fucking loser I am. I looked right at it, the Kubota that is, and then fucking walked right in the house. I had other shit on my. It sounds male to you, but look that shit up because, well, I'm just here to tell you that it might sound like male to you, but you know, things are not always as they appear. True story. Male caribou, or reindeer rather, lose their antlers in the winter. They have no antlers. So, only, therefore, that will tell you that it would be impossible for Santa's reindeer to have headgear while flying in the fucking winter. And you only interpret those names as male because you've been told that they are male names. You know a guy named Kelly? I'm pretty sure you know a guy named Kelly, Mr. Rotator. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking female to me. Kelly? I mean, they might be on performance enhancing drugs. That is absolutely possible. Um, it's magic. I mean, they do fly. So, right. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Or Chris, for example. Head in our. That's Super Dave. You're just regular Dave. Rotator. Super Dave. Oh no. That's funny shit. What do you got for a burger this morning? Rotator. I'm gonna start calling you Rotator when I'm hanging out with you. People are gonna look at me like, what? Oh, I wasn't gonna call you Super Dave. You're not Super Dave. You're not the Super Dave. You're just Dave. Biscotti burger concentrate. Ooh. Oh, dude, biscotti is nice. Indoor, outdoor salad. Nice, nice, nice. There probably isn't legislation against using PDs and magical reindeer. There- yeah. Well, I mean, seeing how they're in the air, they're not really on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see how um, they're gonna, yeah, they'll never make ground contact and touch noses with our deer herds. So I don't think they really worry about it. I think they just let them go, man, because like I said, they're just kind of like a
foreign adversary kind of thing. I think they have like, yeah, they're just those people that they just get away with shit. But that's what I'm going to blame it on. I'm blaming all the no deer here kind of thing on the acorns. No acorns. They're just nocturnal, man, is what it is, Dave. I mean, we seen that one the other day, but or two rather. We seen two Saturday. But I shouldn't be just seeing two in the morning, man. I mean, you've came out here in years in the past, dude, and how many deer have you seen when you were hunting here? At one time, Christ, I remember the time you shot your deer out here, you said you were trying to make sure you only shot one. A whole football team. Yeah, exactly. Like you had to make sure you picked one out of the group. Yeah, and it's pretty much that way everywhere around here, squirrel. They're just straight nocturnal at this point. Like I said, though, I found a really nice piece of state land that I'm going to go hunt because, well, I don't think too many people know about this piece of land, and it's extremely hard to get access. It's pretty, yeah, it's pretty damn hard to get to, and it's landlocked by private land, all ag fields, and there's an there's ag fields, apple orchards, and then a fucking rock quarry on one side. And so it's all private land on three different on three different access points. It's all private land and kind of landlocked. And then you pretty much got to go. You drive, you drive down these back roads. It took me 45 minutes just to find the fucking how to get into the damn thing. I went to the land and then I got there and I'm like, okay, how the hell do I get to it? You know? And then, like I said, I drove around for 45 minutes just trying to find a legal way to get into there. And then I drive down all these back roads and shit. And then I finally get to a spot where it's the end of the road and there's a fucking house there. And you pretty much have to drive right down the dude's driveway. And then there's a forest road that goes off into the woods. And that's all public. But it looks like you're literally driving through the dude's yard because you basically are. Some people won't even do that, but I will. I don't fucking care. I'm legal. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and he's right by it too, man. I mean, nope, you're right. It ain't. I'll drive right through your front yard. You know what I'm saying? Because
there has to be access points to it. That's just all there is to it. I'll park out on the street right in front of your house and then freaking walk into the woods. I don't bother me any. I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, obviously, but I'm just saying I put up with enough crap when I go freaking trout fishing. I'm not gonna like anytime somebody threatens to call the DNR or the cops or anything like that, I'm like, oh, here, let me save you the trouble. Let's call them directly. We don't even have to go through 911. How about I just call them right now? I'll just call them. And then honestly, that usually changes the conversation. Every time I've said that to somebody, they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, motherfucker. Like, you want me? Oh man, it's about time for you to head to work, oh Dave. What the heck they got you doing today? What you up to today here then, squirrel? Said you got some work in yesterday. You get that job done? I'm still figuring it out today. Have to get to the post office, mail an Xmas gift. Gift then, who knows? Right on, I'm all caught up. Telephone rings, just building shelves now for the barn. More shelves for the barn? Where the hell are you going to put shelves for the... Right on. Oh, man. Mom's barn. Okay. I was going to say, where in the hell are you going to put shelves? I suppose there's still room somewhere. I was going to say, where in the hell are you going to put shelves in the barn, bro? I'm like, I'm pretty sure you're shelved out, brah. Gotcha. I almost built shelves like that out in my garage this year, but I'm kind of glad that I didn't because a lot of the stuff that was out there, frickin', I ended up bringing into the house actually and putting it down in the storage room. Like all my camping gear and shit like that. Stuff that really don't need to be out in the garage per se. But all my hiking and camping gear and shit like that I brought down into the storage room. Yeah, you do. Shit, you got more like 27 pounds of shit in a 10-pound bag out there. That barn saved your ass and mine, and how many people's asses have that barn saved? Oh my God, dude. Should tear into this backpack blower my boss sent me with no compression. That ain't good. Almost sounds like she might be toast. I was gonna get one of my backpack blowers rebuilt and ported and shit by Aaron just for the hell of it, but it ain't worth it. By the time, just to rebuild the damn things, uh, I didn't find it to be worth it for the backpack blower that I had anyway. I just bought a nicer one than what I had. Super Dave, I just recommended, uh, so um, I just recommended a Echo PV 910 9010 to my buddy Rotator here, and that's exactly what he bought. I think he was pretty surprised to hear me say Echo because he knows I'm a steel guy, and I'm like, well, buy an Echo. I didn't think he was going to actually go buy an Echo, but he did, surprisingly. And yeah, them things blow like a bitch, man. Other guy I worked with has Echo blower, works good. I thought, yeah, nap, but no dice. It ran my poor gas and cylinder. Dag nabbit. Uh, that is the easiest to work on and strongest blower they make. Yeah, it is. I agree. Yeah, it burns gas like a mofo because it works so well. Yeah, he stepped up into the big leagues now. I have a BR 800. I have a BR 800, and if that takes my next blower is going to be uh, an Echo. That is the next one on the list when I need one. Good morning, my love. All right. The 7910 has the same engine with a different carbon coil, a small diameter pipe for higher airspeed. Yeah, the 9010 is just all about volume. And it's like fucking lots of volume. Best thing is when the snow is light and you can use the blower to take care of it. Yeah, for sure. That is nice. Newtons. Newtons is what matters. That is the real force measurement. Right?
I know it blows. The 90 tons blow air like a mad son of a bitch. He'll dig a hole in the ground if you're not careful. CFM, just there for marketing. Oh, for sure. Right, yeah. 215-mile-an-hour wind. It sounded like you and Ham were about to go at it this morning, dear. I was getting ready to walk out to the shack, and I could tell old Ham was going ham upstairs. And, yeah. Oh. I kicked him out of the bedroom. Did you really? How'd that go over? Threw his blanket out in the living room and shut the door. Uh, does the pig get the zoomies? Uh, yeah, I get it. Uh, sometimes he gets the zoomies, yeah. That's funny. We both answered at the same time. But yeah, sometimes he does. He's fast as shit, too, man. A lot of people would not think that they can move that fast. All right, squirrel, take care. I was just going to say that. When he's in the backyard, he definitely does. He's pretty chill in the house. But when he gets out in the backyard, at times he'll fucking run around, and he is faster than shit. Because it's funny because he just kind of oafs around the house. Just kind of wallers around the house per se, and then he gets outside and he can run as fast as the damn dogs.
Yeah, potato on toothpicks. Yeah. Uh, Ham is pretty proportioned, actually. I know what you're saying, though. But yeah, he's actually really proportioned. Shit, I bet he's 250 pounds. Every bit of. He's 250 pounds at least, Super Dave. He just has short legs. He's now pouting in the bedroom because I opened the door and threw the blanket back into the bedroom. You big meanie. Oh, yeah, I guarantee it, he is. No doubt in my mind. Anytime they move, it's surprising. So, guess what, honey? I woke up this morning and I am I broke 1,000 watchtowers. It didn't work. No, he's still pissed, I bet. But yeah, yay, yay! I made over 1,000 watchtowers. 1,001, according to them. Hot damn, I did it. Oh, only 2,000 more to go. Somebody should be getting a package today. Dano, you're probably not even in the chat no more. I don't blame you. But somebody, somebody, there is going to be a new red box delivered today, hopefully. When the dog was a puppy, someone in the neighborhood had a small 20-pound-ish pot belly. Let him out one day and he chased after it, laughing too hard at the dog. He gets a. We got our pig. He was little, man. He was only like 7 weeks old when we got him. He was supposed to go outside. It's my fault. He's in the house, honestly. Little tiny guy, that's for sure. Could hold him in one hand. Now look at him. I know.
I know. I wonder if we should move the chair. I can get that chair out of there. My dad's chair. Maybe put his blanket over there in the corner or something. Maybe that would. Maybe he'll go over there. I think he'll just ruin it, but I know we can do that. I mean, I was thinking about trying to move his bed, like just completely out of the room, but I know what you're saying. We'll talk about that when I get in the house, I guess. But options are open. He's like, or you can do what you've been talking about. Jeez, babe. Why you gotta bust me out in front of my friends like that? Jeez. Maybe I should finish the trim first. I think he'll just wreck it. Yeah, I kind of thought that too. Like that's where he sleeps. That's his spot where he's at. You're right. So maybe the best idea would be to move the dresser and put something against that wall. Right. Yeah, I get it. That's true. I thought the same thing. I was like, yeah, I could probably fucking make him a bed elsewhere, but he ain't gonna fucking use it.
This is starting to be ridiculous out here. I threw 2x4 in the wood burner and it lit right up. Hell yeah. You got that mess of shit cleaned up down there, Mr. Dave? Uh, is there more stumps to grind or more trees to drop yet? Fuck off, spam. Oh yeah, absolutely, Doc. Yes, 100%. 100%. Speaking of which, oh, got some Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero. Limit. 12 plants. They don't specify how big the plants can be. You can only grow 20. Actually, the funny thing is anything under 200 plants is a fucking misdemeanor. It's the same as being over, like it really don't even matter. Clones should count as one then per legislation. They do. All rooted plants count as technically as a plant. Anything that has roots, Super Dave, technically count as a plant. You can get some pretty darn big burger plants around here, Doc. Like, I was saying 20 clones should be one plant. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because honestly, it shouldn't even count. Because, I mean, what the fuck are you going to do with a clone? You know what I mean? Per legislation, you're absolutely right. But at the same time, what in the Sam hell are you going to do with a clone? Nothing. Let it grow. That's how science classifies fungus and some of those big ass trees, right? Uh, yeah. Correct. Yeah, because if they're not flowering, if a plant isn't flowering, then right, exactly. I mean, it ain't worth shit until it starts flowering. But 12 outdoor plants isn't much of a limit unless you need more than a plant a month.
Well, not everybody can grow big plants. Just saying. There's people, dude, I know people that their plants didn't, ounce or two, and they had the same clones as me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but some people can't grow, like I said, some people can't grow big plants. I've, fuck, dude, Mr. Rotator, dude, we grow big plants. Go to other people's places. Nobody else grows like we do. Not that I've seen. And when I say we, you know what I mean, but I'm talking about our circle per se. Nobody else does that shit, dude. Can't grow here. What about starting cuttings at the root? Shared root system, one plant. Mine are the smallest and can't imagine one a month. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so depending on the plants, fuck, dude, we can grow 12 plants and end up harvesting fucking 20 goddamn pounds of 20 fucking pounds of usable product. All right, I gotta see what's going on down there. Who the fuck are you? Oh, DTE. Right? You grow a variety of plants. We grow a variety of plants too. No, in front of me, down at the other end. They just drove their truck down there. They're at the other end right now. He just drove to the gate and turned around. All right. I thought that's what I was saying. I heard you move the window, so I wasn't sure. Yeah. Yeah, they were down by John's gate. No, they better have a pretty good excuse to be driving on my fucking property this time of year. All right, we have ignition. This is sub-zero, so the temperature should drop, I guess. Maybe I'll put the heater down on low.
frustrating, dear. Frustrating. What that time is it getting to be? 9:30. Yeah. That don't surprise me any.
you could always turn it off if you wanted to. What's up, Mr. John Bob? Oh man, Sasquatch has still eluded me. God darn it. I gotta go do that job up by. I have to go do a job. Lady I called yesterday. I know, right? I was just talking about that. I was just talking about it. I was like, man, I gotta go do a job. Fortunately, it's just a little one. I can go do it by myself, just me and Bobby. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trap in that frickin'. Actually, you know what? Completely off subject. From I'm not sure if I can trap in that area, Chris. Um, I would call the DNR to make sure. But check this out, dude. Frickin' uh, easy days are always good. Damn straight they are. But so I started checking into I, uh, regulations and shit because they change stuff all the fucking time. But they keep the skull. It's a mandatory. If I get an otter, it's a mandatory registration. Then they give you a seal for your pelt, and then they keep your skull just like they do for bobcat. Like what the fuck? I'm like, I told my wife, I'm like, they're in this case, they're keeping people from doing this shit. I'm like, why are you? Oh, they keep it for scientific to help them with population studies, and then their teeth to check their teeth to see how old they are and to get a better understanding of the population is what they say. That's exactly what they say, Chris. And like I'm like, well, what the hell sense does that make, right? I mean, I have to register the animal. I have to bring it to you and register it. So with that being said, measure the fucking teeth, measure the skull or whatever it is, and let me have it. Why are you taking my shit? It's it's fucking it really upset me actually, if in case you can't tell.
Okay, I get that. I can see that, Jonathan. That's fine. I can see them even having the skull and possibly giving it back. Why aren't you giving it back? That's the thing. Like, why are you just taking it? Like, I don't, yeah, they have no right to it. They have to remove the tooth to measure it. I can't see keeping the entire skull. Yeah, I 100% agree, Jonathan. And yeah, that you're absolutely right, Chris. You're absolutely right, man. And it's like, it's bullshit, is what it is. Zero bobcats. You're allowed to keep a bobcat here, but same thing. They keep the skull. Yeah, yeah, I suppose you're right, wife. Uh, I don't know. Oh, I bet it is. Actually, no, it's not. Actually, it isn't. They just frickin' changed it. They literally just changed that shit in, I think it was 2019, actually. I'll let my wife is an amazing Googler. See, I'm gonna have to sign you up for this now, wife. When did they start keeping the skulls of bobcats and otter in Michigan? I think they actually just recently, like 2019, 2018, I think. I watched that coyote hunting video you sent me last night. Those dudes looked like they were driving fucking 80 mile an hour through a cornfield. Uh, we got really lucky, bro. I think is what it is. Is I stumbled into the like. Thank God there's women that can deal with what's the did what's the word I'm looking for here? Hmm. She puts all my crayons back in the box, Chris. 2011. But you know what I'm saying? My crayons kind of get all scattered sometimes. I'll be playing with them and shit, just kind of scribbling and fucking nibble on them every now and again. Cherry. Yum, yum. And then, yep, yep. And she'll be like, all right, honey, that's enough for you. I'm going to put your crayons up now. I'll be like, okay. Is the purple? Keeps me straight and out of trouble many times. Yeah, for sure. The purple, it don't taste like grapes though. I tried telling everybody that. That way they don't have to try it for themselves. It's just like a waxy substance. It's just yuck, waxy. All right, so I got to get back to the Sub-Zero. Yeah, my wife's kept me out of trouble too, bro. She's kept other people from being in trouble too. They just don't know. What a saint. Thank God for that. But yeah, Mr. Mr. Endless Mountain Outdoors, 2011 is when that legislation was passed. So it's fairly new. Quite a bit, a little bit older than what I thought. I was thinking 2018 or something. I guess some people, yeah, no kidding. Oh man, what you got cooking today? Anything? I'm gonna get my ass up in here and moving here soon. Like, got a small job to go do. I was thinking about scouting that freaking state land up there, but I don't want all my gear in my truck while I'm doing that. I don't really think anybody's going to be out there, but uh, I don't want to have my gear in the truck while I'm doing so. Oh, yeah. Mr. Liggett. Hope you do too, man. Yeah, get back to work. Y'all and your jobs and stuff. I'm going to go use my government issued 500i here in a little bit. It's sweet. Working pups, now I'm back on your feet. I've been working dogs, trying to get caught up. They start trickling out to new families after Christmas. Right on, bro. Without dropping a name or anything like that specifically, but what part of Michigan are the dogs going to? I know you said you got two of them coming up this way. Well, hot damn, I think my coffee is about gone. It is, it is. What's up, Yeti? Hell yeah, everybody's got to get to work. As a kid that was a Marine with my son, he bought a brindle body. His buddy bought a yellow male
Eastern side, mid-state. That's cool, man. Nah, you ain't gotta find out exactly. I was just curious, buddy. The Michigan is not very wide east and west. Shit, you can drive across the entire state east to west in 2.5 hours, 3 hours tops. That's cool. There's a lot of little tiny ass towns out here in Michigan, just like there is places. But shit, there some towns out here. You say the name, and I lived in Michigan my whole life, and some people I always get you hear different town names, and I'm like, where in the hell is that? You know, never even fucking heard of that place. Not too many big cities in Michigan, really. Shit. Oh yeah, I like throwing down on the grill. Hell yeah. It's been a little minute, but I've been wanting to do it. I did a pork belly not too long ago, and holy shit, that was good. Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah, you're like, yeah, where the hell is that dog going now? Yeah, I like cooking on the grill, man. A lot of the times, the way I cook on the grill is beaver. Yeah, never had it. I know where there's a giant fucking beaver, dude. He's been in the same spot for years. Fucking huge. It's like a goddamn submarine going through the water, bro. Where I go trout fishing, there's a place I know where I go trout fishing. This damn beaver's been there for years, and he's fucking gigantic. He, she, whatever is gigantic, and yeah, they look like a dude. He puts a wake out when they're going through the river. They're like in waist deep water. There's a fucking wake. Like I'm standing there trying to trout fish, and all of a sudden, a goddamn submarine goes by me. Like, holy shit! Looks like a yeah. That's what you need them big ass 330s for. I need to contact the DNR. Uh, I need to contact the DNR to find out if I can trap in this area. I do believe I can. It is, it's kind of funny because it's a nature preserve, bro. But, so, it's a township nature preserve where I'm telling you, but it is open to hunting. They didn't, when they, so the township bought the property. It used to be private property, right? And then the township bought it. And then they made it to where there was no hunting at the park because it was a park where people walk around and all this other shit, right? But it's not in a park, and it's just woods, man. I mean, there's no playground equipment or anything, but it's just woods. But anyway, they said, well, you can't hunt here because, we don't want people out here with firearms and all that other stuff. So at first, they made this property, because this property has not been township property very long. They made this township frickin' property to where you could not hunt it. Well, a couple of people got pissed off because they used money from the state that is, if the property is purchased with this money, it has to be accessible to the public for hunting. So they got all pissed off and they said, okay, we'll allow hunting, but you can only do it from December 1st to January 1st in archery only. So they do allow hunting there, but I'm wondering if they got something in the township ordinances or something along them lines. I don't think they can because I looked in their township ordinances, bro, and it don't say a damn thing about trapping. It only mentions hunting. Hopefully you caught all that. Yeah, it is. And the thing is okay, so there's this big, it is a screwy situation. What makes it even screwier, bro, is we live in a really small town, right? There's only like 2,800 fucking people in our town. So there's like, I'm going to say there's three families, right? We'll just, for the sake of conversation, call them the big three, okay? And one of the big three, of course, is the township supervisor. These families in town that own shit tons of property, and like, they're the big three, right? And they rule with their all high and mighty, powerful, wielding, gavels. And so, anyway, members of the big three are all on the township fucking board, right? And they just so happen to own the fucking property that is all around this township park. All around the township park, they happen to own the property. Yeah, I'm definitely going to. I'm, but I looked into it, man. Like the money that they used to purchase that property is meant, it was, I forget the kind of loan that they got, dude, but that's the kind of loan they got. They can argue it all they want, but I can pull up legislation saying that the loan that they used, the money that they acquired to buy that property with, is meant to be open to hunting, fishing for the public. It has to be accessible to the public for those uses. I think that might ruffle some feathers. All right. Well, I've done sat here long enough for today. Well, you know how some people are about trapping anyway. Some people are just completely ignorant. Completely ignorant. Some people have take to a hard time just trapping in general. Sometimes. But, oh well. That'd be alright. But anyway, I gotta get my ass up and doing stuff. Hope you all have a great day. As usual, I appreciate everybody who stopped in and let me bother a little bit of your day. Trapping and hunting with dogs bring a lot of drama. That it does. That it does, man. Yeah. All right. Take care, everyone. Peace.